This is your daily rail. That is the Chingford curve coming from Liverpool Street to Chingford, terminates there. But just where that sign is, that is the goblin that goes underneath there, just under that slightly better gantry and electric cable. But you know what? Due to the traumatic and very infuriating and very sort of, well, I don't want to say words on that, to be honest with you, because people are actually dying and the death toll is still rising while I do this. So it's now time to actually have a day off from your daily rail. Now, a dry riser, which is critical to high buildings. Now, we know that that building was built in 1973, which is actually younger than me. Whether that has one or whether it doesn't, it's actually besides the point, because if it doesn't have one, it should have been refitted, and if it didn't have one, it was common sense already. What you do, you use the Victorian water main, which is pressurised, to come down here. You don't even need a fire engine. The water main, you connect that, jack into that. There should be a fire hydrant down there somewhere. This Sainsbury's, this is Walthamstow, they've got two. They knew what they were doing, and it's what, 4 stories high, less than 4 stories high, equivalent. 2 levels of car park, 1 superstore. There's 2 dry risers here. Now this is key. The fire brigade, well, originally when it was put in, the fire brigade used to come in. They had keys to this before the glass was smashed and before it's vandalised, with the lock there, and they can actually regulate the pressure from the fire engine with the pumps, and that dry riser will send the water all the way up to the top, and the shop in sprinklers all the way up to that. And this is a tiny building. As I said, it's pretty commonsensical, but you can tell by this now. And as I said already, London Fire Brigade are doing their best, but we've all forgotten about stuff because we're too busy on our mobile phones, we're too busy with social media, we're too busy not indicating on cars. But let's get real, yeah? When was that? I haven't even looked at that. Oh, it was last checked on the 5th of the 16th. Oh, apparently it's checked on the 5th of the 17th. Oh, that's actually right, because I met the guy. So you've got a valve in there, you can open it, yeah? And then what happens is, if the water pressure is not high enough from the main, you then get a fire engine with an auxiliary a Jenny pump to pump the water in. Obviously more power there, more volume, yeah? And then if that fails, you can get an emergency Jenny, separate Jenny, whatever it takes, you know what I mean? Just order it, just do it. When people are dying, when a building is about to, go, as I said earlier on my Facebooks, it's like, all the Muslims, Jews, Catholics, Turkish, Lithuanians, English, Irish, Welsh, whatever you are, they all come together, not forgetting anyone I've forgotten, Spanish, whatever. When there's an emergency, I saw people, I can't even go into it. This is a tiny building. I can see the flames 13 miles away from here, still going. Now, if there wasn't a dry riser in there, there shouldn't have been. And if the water pressure wasn't high enough, then you just boost it up. This might save your life. Don't forget it. The councils there were reporting a gas fault this morning. A gas fault would be A, not allowed in flats, B, there's no gas explosion, so that's wrong. I don't know what council that is, it might be Tories, it's a little bit of a rich part of London, but a few people under there will be fried on this, burnt alive on this, no joke. Because since I've been filming, photographing even from here and not watching people jump out of windows dying, a lot of people have died, a lot of fire engines. Walthamstow, as I said, I'm in Walthamstow, the Goblin is there. We're on, Selborne Road, just next to Hoe Street. All of the Walthamstow fire engines are out on here, so God forbid, this is one of the hottest days of the year, so God forbid anybody who starts the fire today. Leighton fire engines are out, Leytonstone fire engines are out, and Chingford fire engines are out on the job down there, and it's still burning. It started just before I went to sleep last night, and it's still burning, and they're still struggling to get the height because they don't I don't know. I mean, maybe Boris Johnson was right. Maybe you should have a water cannon. At least that'd be good for something. Food for thought. A lot of people have died since I started taking photos. I'm not glamorising it. That's why I didn't watch it. I turned away from the TV. Even the London Fire Brigade will have massive lessons to be learned from this. And half the people don't even know what's going on. Absolutely shocking. Bad day for London, as I said. I don't want to repeat myself, but some people have got their heads up their fucking arse. Join us. This is your Daily Rail.